Hello, I'm Roger Bisbee from Skill Builder and I'm out today fitting a new front door. You might look at this door and think I've already done the job, and although this door looks good, it actually swells in the winter, it shrinks in the summer. The customer's forever having to replace it. They really want something that's a bit more stable, a bit more durable, but they don't want plastic. They definitely do not want plastic with this property. So I've come up with a door. It's the JB Kind Extreme MEDITE Tricoya door. Now, MEDITE Tricoya, you may have seen on some of our other videos, is an amazing material. It's absolutely weatherproof. It's dimensionally stable. I've even buried bits in the ground and dug them up a few months later and they haven't swell warped or even changed. It's really good material, but you just have to take care of a few details when you're fitting the door to make sure that you maximize the life. That's pretty good. Looks like I don't have to take anything off the length or the width of this door, but I'm not always that lucky. And if you do have to trim the door, if you're trimming off the length, take it off the top up to a maximum of 20 millimeters. Of course, you might still have to rebate the bottom for a water bar. And if you're taking it off the width, take it off equally on both sides. It always looks better. And you've got a maximum of 5 millimeters to take off on each side. Now, basically this is a hardwood frame that's going all the way around the edge. So long as you're careful, you should be fine. Now, just before you commit yourself by cutting the hinges in, it's always worth checking you got the door the right way round. Now, helpfully, on these Pilkington double glazed units, they've got stickers showing you that this is the inside. Now, it's very important with all doors that if you cut, if you trim, if you put the hinges in, that you seal the timber with a good primer of some sort just to stop any moisture getting in. And that way you control the levels of moisture in the door and you've got absolute dimensional stability. When you're positioning locks, handles, knockers, anything else, do look at the instructions because they give you the permissible dimensions where you can position them. In this case, we've got 100 millimeters of solid timber all the way down this style, and just because it's conventional, I'm going to go 99, which is halfway, and use that as the central point on the lock. But obviously this will vary according to your situation. Now, this is the old-fashioned way of doing it. Nothing wrong with this. You drill out and then you clean it off with the chisel. Works perfectly well, but you must be careful that when you drill plumb. In other words, you don't drill at an angle and end up coming out the side of the door, the face of the door. And one way to do this, I always drill a little way and then go to the end of the door, sight it through to make sure I'm near enough vertical, and that way you can't make any mistakes. But the thing is, don't rush, just do a little bit at a time and you'll be fine. But there is a modern way of doing it, and that is with a router. Okay, fingers crossed, let's see how it goes. So I think that's pretty good. Now all I've got to do is fit that weather bar and a door knocker and I'm out of here. Now I'm just going to fit the knocker, and the instructions say fit it on the stile because that's where the solid piece of wood is, and in the middle you've got insulation, but you can fit it in the middle if you use a bolt that goes all the way through rather than trying to fix it to the exterior. And the same goes for the letterbox. If you're fitting a letterbox, go for the two-part letterbox. In other words, the sleeve goes through to the bolt so it fixes straight the way through from front to back rather than attaching to the surface. Now the last job I've got to do is to fit this weather bar, which comes supplied with the door and is an essential part of the fitting, so don't neglect it. And it's factory painted in white and it's a very durable finish. This material is so dimensionally stable that the paint stays on it very well. I know that from experience, but of course you can paint it any colour you like. Okay, so I'm Roger Brisby. Thanks very much for watching, and don't forget to come back to Skill Builder soon because we've got lots more videos coming up. If you're not a subscriber, become a subscriber, please, because that way we'll keep you updated automatically on all the new videos coming up. Now, I've done a hard day's work. I'm going to go and see if I can find a cup of tea.